When I talk to art teachers and I'm kind of explaining our program, I first start with, do you have different kinds of learners in your art room? And every art teacher says, yes, I do. And sometimes that means a specific need or adaptation of some kind for a physical or cognitive delay or development. And other times it's simply about poverty and class structure and just different kinds of supports that may or may not be in the school or home environment. And so all art teachers are working with diverse learners, but not all art programs are designed to train art teachers for diverse learners. And here at Moore, we specifically do that.
As a working teacher, I could concentrate on being here and being a part of the community in the summertime, and then in fall and spring it worked around my schedule. And Moore really jumped out because it's one of a kind. It's the only program currently like it in the country, with an emphasis on special populations. So when you come in, you get to know the people around you, and then you get to know your professors, and you get that sense of community here right away.
Along with the program, we also started the symposiums that happen once a year in November, and it's just a taste of what we have to offer here at Moore, because it's just a one-day symposium. There we're pulling in keynotes from the field, but we're also pulling in our grad students because they're our greatest resource. They're writing thesis about that.
And the professors helped me. I was able to find this topic and find something that I was passionate about and begin the thesis process. And my topic specifically focuses on collaborative play in the art room. So it's been very fun research, and my thesis, the research study itself, was a lot of fun to get the students up and moving and working together and playing together and learning from that play experience. So it really comes together after the research methodology, reading all of the literature about play, and then taking what you've read and what you've learned and then putting it into practice in your own classroom. That was really extremely rewarding and very fun. So my study focused on elementary students, specifically 4th grade. Looking at my population, students with their IEPs, they're facing very specific learning disabilities, autism spectrum disorder, other cognitive disabilities, and even social disabilities too. And I began to notice that my students, they don't quite have the positive interactions that I felt I had growing up in the elementary classroom. They're more solitary. They're not playing together as much anymore. They're not getting outside. They're not having those opportunities, and there is a void that I could fill for them as well.
But here we actually have hands-on experience and training with exceptional faculty who have been out in the field for many years and speak confidently, and I like that we're really excited about the populations that we're working with.
And we had such opportunities to get outside of the classroom to work with and hear from people that I would have never heard from otherwise. We went to the Philadelphia Museum of Art and we worked with a blind artist there, Carol Saylor, but we're being put in the shoes of the people around us as well. So not just the museum, but we traveled to Elwyn Seedlings and worked with students, preschoolers that have severe autism spectrum disorder.
Most Masters in Art Education programs are primarily just focused on the art ed piece. We bring in that special populations element, and that is very different and so valuable to our field right now.
So we're learning about all of these wonderful things that are going on in Philadelphia, and then once we get the sense of that, we can think about all the wonderful things that are going on in other cities, and it just really creates a sense of community as a whole.
Out of the support that we offer here at Moore, our students are then empowered to go back and implement it in their classroom. Our students walk out here being some of the most knowledgeable people in their field. And I manage one of the best programs in the country for doing art and making art with diverse learners in the classroom.